Aloha and welcome back. You're the first matchup of our afternoon slate. Almost ready to tip off here. The Masters Academy Eagles, designated home team in their white jerseys, getting ready to take on the Vashon Wolverines out of St. Louis, Missouri. I had the pleasure of talking to both coaches, and both of them coming off of losses last night. Vashon fell to Oak Ridge in the nightcap, 60-56. DeMatha defeated the Masters Academy Eagles, 78-49. First of all, before we get started, joined alongside by Coach Mike Among, Parduechi here on the call. Excited to bring you guys this action. First, talking to Coach Cone. He just wants to see how his Eagles rebound and how they come back against another team with length. They struggled a little last night against DeMatha's length and couldn't come back from that early deficit. And then on the other side, I didn't get to talk to Coach Tony Irons, but I got to talk to Coach De'Aaron Henderson, and he just said he wants to see how they respond. Jokingly, he told me, when you look at their schedule, 2 of their 3 losses have come against a team that has Oak in their name. They lost to Oak Park back on December 9th, 77-72. And then yesterday lost to Oak Ridge, 60-56. And then I said, there's one more Oak on your schedule. And later in January, on January 20th, they play Oak Cliff Faith Family from Texas. So we'll see if they can stop that little curse that he was talking about. But both these coaches are talking about how much fun they're having in Hawaii and making the most of it and stuff like that. Coach De'Aaron was saying that they flew in on Sunday, had the off day Monday. They had, in their off time, they got to go to Pearl Harbor, check out the Iolani Palace, would eat some food. He said the first night they played against Moanalua, that was actually one of the coaches' birthdays, so they went out to P.F. Chang's after, walked around Waikiki a little bit.
Nice.
Talking about that, and I finally got the update. Coach Cone's kids haven't gotten the coconut syrup.
Oh, man. Not yet, huh? He's got to make that happen.
He said one more day to make it happen.
Well, I had a nice little chat with him as well a few minutes ago, and he talked about how his team has a tinier margin of error than these other more athletic teams, longer teams. And so if his system is not working, if they're not knocking down threes, which they weren't last night, then it's an uphill battle. And he realizes that, which I think falls into line, falls in place with the style he has and the discipline that he uses with his team. This is my first look at Vashon, so it'll be interesting. I like what I saw in warm-ups. They looked like they were preparing for that zone with some of their little passing drills here. Wing to high post to low post, short corner. So I'm going to be looking for that as the game progresses. And then, the other thing is coming off that loss, the quarterfinal loss, who can show character, and the championship is out of reach, but there's that second tier of 4 teams vying for that 5th place spot, and it's going to be a test of that kind of character.
Yeah, one of the other things I really like about Vashon is their end of the warm-up right before they go back to the huddle. If I remember tomorrow, ask Zach on camera to shoot it, but Nicholas Butta, I found out that's his nickname, Rando. They have the whole team kind of break the huddle. Zahirio McCaskill, Desir Binion, Nicholas Butta Rando. And then for Coach Cone's Eagles, they've used 3 different starting lineups to start this tournament. Josh Pitts, Dylan Laboon, Micah Tabor, the 3 consistent parts of that starting lineup. They got Scott Verbencore back who's back starting tonight, but there was that little collision last night with Devon Stallworth, and he rolled that ankle a little bit, and it was a little too swollen to play on today, so he'll be out tonight. And Luke Fay, who started the first game when they didn't have Verbencore, goes back into the starting lineup, so we'll see how this starting five does for Coach Cohn's squad.
Yeah, we talked about how it seems like he trains his team to be positionless, and how anybody can grab a rebound and lead the break, or guard any of the 5 positions. So it's kind of plug and play, but obviously not having Stallworth is a big loss.
Coaches going with the last talks with their team. Coach Tony Irons in the middle of that huddle for the Wolverines. Coach Cohn in the middle of his huddle there. His Eagles donning the white jerseys.
I think they've been home 3 times. This is their 3rd home jersey use. Well, Butter Randalls is he stands out just because he's 6'8" and long.
Butter Randall wins the tip. Williams to Binion on the right wing, back up top. Christian Williams has it. Down low to Randall. Too strong off the glass, even taken by Verbencore. Luke Fay has it, top of the key, swings it over to the left wing. Back up top, Laboon. Lost the handle for a break, gets it back. 15 on the shot clock, getting hounded by McCaskill. Tabor, running floater, soft touch there.
Trey Williams Jr. trying to draw a charge there, but probably too far away. He set up.
Binion with the shot from the left baseline.
Full court man-to-man. Looks like the way DeMatha played Masters last night, or yesterday.
Tabor for 3, too strong. Rebound taken by Williams. Pushed up ahead to Williams Jr. And he lost the handle, but last touch by an Eagle.
Verbencore hustling down and kind of getting that ball, getting the deflection on the weak side, the blind side.
Wolverines hit the 3, quickly up ahead. Verbencore cross-court pass, Fay thought about the 3. Deep 3, Laboon answers right back.
Nice skip pass, nice ball movement.
Another 3, Williams Jr. can't hit that time. Second chance, McCaskill gets fouled.
I'm going to make a prediction before this game is over. Vashon is going to have at least 2 5-second calls defensively, where Masters Academy can't get the ball in, and we'll either have to call a timeout or we'll get the 5-second call.
Foul goes on Dylan Laboon, his first. Zahirio, it's the first free throw. It's the friendly bounce on that one. Hits them both. Eagles have it in the front court. Fay up top to Laboon. Try to step back, couldn't get away from McCaskill. Pitts Working on Williams, gets it poked away from behind. Stay with the Eagles, 13 on the shot clock. Ten seconds on the shot clock, and Tabor will have to bring it into the front court. 6 seconds. Will need to get this shot off quickly. He picks it up. 2 seconds. On the shot clock violation.
Again, this blanket defense, very much like what DeMatha showed against Masters yesterday.
Hirio, Bubby, McCaskill hits the 3. He has 5. Crossover dribble, now spinning in the lane. Pitts throws up a shot, too strong, back rim. Williams Jr. pushing the tempo. Corner 3, Richard hits that.
Wow.
These Wolverines hit 6 threes in their loss last night to Oak Ridge. And quickly in this first quarter, not even 4 minutes in, they hit 3 already.
3 already, yeah, I was gonna say. And they're wide open. They're moving the ball well, finding the open shooter.
Laboon thought about a deep 3, now gives it off to Tabor. Trying to get free of Williams Jr. Pass nearly stolen. Pitts into a corner. Fay for 3 comes up short. Laboon offensive rebound, hits the deck.
Uh-oh.
That's the second time he's done that on a rebound in the last 2 days alone.
Yeah, he comes up limping, as several of his teammates did last night or yesterday. Verbicore.
Couldn't finish down there on the baseline. 3 ball, Williams, Christian Williams, also known as Mouse to the coaching staff, has 2 threes.
And that was, he had 4 blue jerseys behind him, so no help, no rebound. Lead the break, pull up, hit the 3.
That shot doesn't go. McCaskill skies for that rebound. Pitts goes into the bottom row of the bleachers. That shot doesn't go for the Wolverines. Tabor, the ball gets his pocket picked. Dehiro McCaskill takes off, but he can't finish the dunk. He's gonna want that one back.
Sounds like Coach Henderson is telling him, head up, don't hang your head after that. It was a nice steal anyway.
I'm trying to keep a tally on my phone of 3-point shooters that have a chance at that Kaimuki award at the end. And there's a couple guys you got to watch on in this game that are already towards the top of the leaderboard. I mean, other people could come out from down low and have games, but now Dylan Tabor, Dylan Laboon, both have 6 threes apiece. The leader in the clubhouse right now, Cameron Simpson, he has 9 threes for Oak Ridge. He hit 5 last night, 5 huge ones. Christian Williams, he's coming up pretty strong as of late. Didn't hit any in his first game, hit 3 last night and 2 already in the first quarter. He's already up to 5, but it's always a fun little contest to keep track of.
Yeah,
not your typical 3-point shootout during just spotting up at without defenders, but in the game, see who hits the most.
In the flow of the game, right?
Hits with it. Cross-court pass Verbencourt driving baseline, splits the defenders, lays it up and in.
Nice elevation there after the jump stop.
Kinney Jr. rolls around, doesn't go. Second chance here, Wolverines. Kick out back to McKinney Jr. Going baseline, goes it up to the top. Kern stops at the free throw line, elevates and hits. (18-7), Wolverines out in front, 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Hits with it, gets it to Tabor. Shakes Randall for a bit, now passes it to Faye. Driving down low, soft touch off the brim. Gets that to go.
That time Verbencourt was up in the air, ready for the tip in. Probably could have tip slammed it, but it was still within the cylinder, so he just kind of let his teammate get the 2 points.
Contact there, no call. McKinney Jr. with the ball. Feed down low. Randall up and under.
Ooh, more contact, no call.
He gets it back. Soft little finger roll in. Butter, Randall with the basket. Wolverines get to 20, 20-9. Bounce pass over to Faye, tap the key. 15 on the shot clock. Little jump pass there. Tabor with it, 9 on the clock. Working on Randall, stops in the lane, kick out to the corner. Last touch, Eagles turnover there, forced by the Wolverines.
Yeah, Faye was looking to go baseline backdoor. Tabor thought he was still sitting there in the corner. That's what happens when this kind of defense, when you face this kind of defense. Just, again, in your face, climbing in your skin, can't breathe.
Ball taken away by Verbencourt. Ripped that away from Richard. The turnover for Wolverines. Laboon trying to shake Kern. Passes out of that. Diving on the ground, Randall. Laboon, some contact there. Randall will get called for the foul.
It was like all 6 guys on the bench plus the extra 4 on the floor running over to help their teammate up. You gotta love that.
Third team foul, 22.8 seconds to go. The clock actually isn't running for a little bit. Now it starts. Rogers, back up top, Verbencourt, cross-court pass to the corner. Step back 3, but Randall closed out in time. Rogers with it. He thought about a step back. Deep 3. He kind of thought the clock was already done. Gave a shot. Dorier, the Casco, but he can't hit it. But at the end of 1, it's Vashon 20. The Masters Academy 9. We'll be back after this short message.
Here's the dream. Never stop doing what you love. The choices you make now can keep the dream alive tomorrow. So you can live your life your way. We're here to help with a personalized approach to a healthier you. This is me. Hawaii Pacific Health.
And we're back here in the lower gym. First 8 minutes. This game has elapsed. What's your thoughts on that first quarter that we just saw?
Yeah, it's kind of like almost a deja vu of the Masters game yesterday against DeMatha, where DeMatha just had again, I can't think of other words than like blanket style defending. No help defending. Their goal is not to, to just play one-on-one basketball and stay in front of their man and not even let them look at a good shot. And that's what's happened. That's why the score is what it is. Masters has gotten off a few open looks, but the majority of the time they can't even look at the basket. So that seems like it's going to be a trend through the rest of the game.
Eagles will have the ball to start the second quarter, down by 11. Rogers with the ball. To the corner for Pitts. Laboon with it, working on Williams Jr. Can't create any space. Hand off to Pitts. 13 on the shot clock. Spins away from Williams. Good dump off to Rogers, lays it up and in.
Yeah, there's a nice backdoor cut by Rogers.
Good rebound there from Laboon after the miss.
And here on offense, Masters, they have to cut harder than Vashon is playing defense. They have to sprint through their sets in order to get any kind of separation. Because if they jog, there's no way they'll get any kind of open look.
I believe that foul went on Christian Williams, and if it did, that is foul number 2 on Christian Williams. He'll stay in the game, however. Stolen away on the inbounds pass by Binion. Up off the glass, nearly got stuck. Second chance, McKinney Jr. hits that. Now Laboon with it, trying to shake McCaskill. Spins in the lane. Able to back his way down.
Yeah, got away with a little bit of a travel there. Changed his pivot foot, but referees let it go.
Mouse Williams with another 3, his 3rd of the afternoon. Now Nickerson will pull it near half court. Left wing goes to Tabor. Down low. A little cut there. Good action to get Laboon open. Corner 3, Binion hits that. Now the Wolverines are kind of returning that 3-point barrage back to the Eagles.
Again, they're forcing Masters to work so hard on offense.
And miscommunication all by himself.
Yeah.
Nickerson lays it up and in.
Well, that's one thing that Coach Cohn was trying to tell his team last night or yesterday about, using the backdoor cuts to get open. So far, there are 2 backdoor cuts in the last 3 possessions.
And a 3 ball there, Hunter Nickerson. The lead has been trimmed to 8, 28-20. And a rally here from the Eagles, bringing this deficit closer to single digits. High post, Binion stops and pops. Fading away, hits that shot.
A little burst there by Masters. Cut this lead into 10, or had it to 8 there for a little bit. They're going to catch their breath here. Vashon looks like they're in excellent condition. Every time Masters scores, they are sprinting up court, looking for the fast answer. And a lot of times they're answering back with a 3, an open 3. How many 3s they have so far?
Wolverines with 6 threes. Get 2 threes for the Eagles. Kind of returning the favor that the Eagles, that number the Eagles did on the Bulldogs to start their classic this year. 19 threes against Kaimuki.
Yep.
That was a show they put on way back on Tuesday, which feels like almost a week ago at this point.
Yep, you're right.
Double team comes, and Laboon gets called for a travel. Cone kind of telling him what he shouldn't have done there. Back up top goes to Richard. Left wing, McCaskill. Back up top, Williams Jr. bounce pass down low. Richard working, bullying his way down there. Through the contact, lays it up and in. We actually didn't get to see that combination much in the front court with Richard and Randall last night. Richard had to spell Randall a couple times when Randall picked up fouls 3 and 4, but it's kind of fun to see them both playing together, two bigs.
Backside steal.
Bobby McCaskill with the left-handed finish. The lead has grown in a flash up to 15.
Don't blink, just like that. 7 straight points.
When baseball pass intercepted. Running down like a center fielder, Williams Jr.
Or free safety.
Yeah, free safety. Richard for 3, rattles it home. No, Pitts has it. We're trying to work on Kern. Bounce pass over to Tabor. Laboon with it now, driving on Richard. But to create some space, couldn't do so. Verbancourt hits the 3.
Looked like he bobbled that ball a little bit, maybe thought about kicking it to Tabor in the corner, but got the grip on it and stroked it.
Stopped that 10-0 run for the Wolverines. Big 3 there for Verbancourt. Laboon for 3. Doesn't get that one to drop. Saved back to Laboon. Inside the 3-point line. Can't hit that jumper. Randall with the rebound. Pushing it up ahead. Binion with it. Driving on Tabor. Lefty finish, no. They say last touch by an Eagle. Second chance here for the Wolverines.
The Eagles look very tired. They look exhausted. Two similar games in a row. Having to chase fast breaks down. Worked so hard on offense.
That whole break of play. Tabor had his arms on his head, catching his breath. Williams Jr. for 3, buries that in the corner.
Are they up to 10 already?
That's 8, number 8. Get the ball over with 9 seconds. Down low, Faye, reverse finish.
Nice pump fake. Get the defender flying by, reverse layup.
Williams Jr. 2 in a row, yes sir. Woo.
There's 9.
It's raining in the lower gym. Here comes a press, here comes a double, picks up his dribble, he's stuck. Luckily, Coach Cone was side by side with the ref and could just whisper in his ear he wanted a timeout. Timeout called with 2:25 left in the first half.
Eagles coaching staff telling the guys that did not have the ball to come towards the ball and help out for the press breaker. They're starting to trap. the Wolverines are starting to jump instead of just playing strict man. They're starting to jump and trap the ball handler. And with their size and length, it's been very effective. Could have sworn it was just 10 points, right? Or just 8 points. Now it's up to 19.
Those threes just killing the Eagles. Pitts brings it up. Gives it off to Tabor, working down low. Behind the back pass, finds Faye, but it's surrounded by a double. Back to the corner for Tabor. 15 on the shot clock. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Laboon, left wing three, too strong. Rebound taken by Randall. Ball poked away, stolen away by Pitts. Thought about a corner three. Tabor will take the three, too strong. Rebound taken by Laboon. Verbencore will try a three. Front rim. Another opportunity here for the Eagles. Faye stops inside the three-point line, gives it off to Laboon. Back up top, Tabor. Laboon driving now. Tried the finger roll. Underhand, couldn't get it there. Powell Jr. leading the break. Through some contact, couldn't finish, but right there, Kane Dorier McCaskill up and in on the cleanup.
Tabor calling for a sub here. Tap of the top of the head.
Laboon looking for some help, gets it to Tabor. Extra pass to Pitts. His shot doesn't go, but Verbencore, offensive board, finish it, and a foul. Tabor does get his sub. He's still on the sidelines, hands on his knees over there.
Yeah, it looks like he said something about his ankle as he's standing right in front of us trying to get out of the game. So it's more than exhaustion, it's probably the ankle twist. And again, they're down a very important member of their team, Stallworth.
Pitts will walk it up. Sorry, McCaskill walks it up. Back to McCaskill. His brother is at the high post calling for the ball. Dorier with it. Back to DeHario. Doesn't get the three. Rebound, big one taken by Laboon. Surrounded by Wolverines. Powell Jr. gets called for the foul. No more fouls to give. 28.2 left in the first half. Laboon gets the inbounds back to Verbencore.
This looks to be more of a zone press rather than a man-to-man press. Right into their man defense. Oh!
Driving through the contact, off the glass.
Laboon showing some grit there. He's been working really hard, trying to get any kind of open look. Backdoor cuts, getting to the basket.
Doesn't complete the three-point play. And Binion was fighting for the rebound. Williams was also there. They fall out of bounds, holding the ball. A scramble there to get, I believe that was Josh Pitts into the game.
Looks like Coach Cohn is trying to set up a specific out of bounds play with a sub.
Pitts throws it in. That pass tipped away. Out and running. Williams Jr. lob it up. Binion throw it down.
4 seconds.
Now Pitts has it 1 second. Won't get it off. They'll wave the basket off. And at the end, of the first half. It's all Wolverines 48-30 going into the break. We're going to take a quick break and be back after these short messages.
Hey, Rox, come and look. The neighbors are up to something.
Probably taking out the trash.
No, they got guys roaming all around the place.
Maybe they're aliens from another planet.
Maybe they're getting rid of bugs and termites or something.
So what's so strange?
Well, our guys don't do that.
Maybe we don't have the right guys.
Hi, I'm Ian.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Pest Tech Hawaii. We have the latest termite and pest control technology. Let our guys be your guys. We're Pest Tech Hawaii.
Here's the dream. Never stop doing what you love. The choices you make now can keep the dream alive tomorrow. So you can live your life your way. We're here to help with a personalized approach to a healthier you. This is me. Hawaii Pacific Health.
Back in the lower gym. It's a halftime contest between the girls varsity basketball team. Whoever hits the shot from half court first gets the Iolani Classic t-shirt courtesy of Mr. Eddie Maruyama. He just said, can they do it by this week? The last time he said that, in the first game, Kanoi Hanohano hit one, and Justice Keikaua hits one. And earns herself a Iolani Classic t-shirt. But in the first game of the day, between Kamehameha-Maui and St. Louis, Eddie also said something similar. On the line that time was a classic backpack.
Oh,
and he said, I think my backpack's safe. And probably about 2 shots later, Kanoi Hanohano hit it. And that time, he asked them to do it before this weekend's. And right after that, Justice Keikaua. And now they get the ball stuck. Both Keiki McGee and Haley Fernandez threw it up and in. They're still in there at the same time.
They're playing knockout, and I don't think I've ever seen that. Whose ball is going through first? I think they're going to leave everybody in.
They've been playing knockout all morning during halftime, and it's these girls, they're just basketball junkies. They're here all day. They even have a volleyball player joining them now. Bailey Nakanelua joining her fellow teammate, also a basketball player, Calif Piper. Let's see what skills Bailey has out there. She took in some action earlier. Devin Kahavai, Rella Binney.
Oh, air ball.
Oh, air ball.
Hey.
But Nakanelua, Piper, Devin Kahavai, Rella Binney all took in the Kamehameha basketball game. Devin was here watching her brother Kane on the basketball team. And those Warriors fell to Mililani 51-43. Rella Binney was hanging out with her future teammate over there at Texas next year, Devin Kahavai.
Oh, wow.
A 2-time back-to-back national champ at Texas.
That's amazing.
Knockout still going. Dylan Gabriel was also in attendance earlier, watching his brother and his dad play, or his dad coach his brother play.
You know, there's been a lot of Hawaii products. A lot of Hawaii products winning national championships at the collegiate level for years and years and years. Starting with, you know, there's the Rigg brothers at Pepperdine a long time ago, and then some some UCLA players and USC, and now on the girls' side, there's always some kind of Hawaii connection for volleyball.
The national championship game for volleyball is Nebraska, who has Jalen Reyes as an assistant coach, and on the other side it was Hawai and Keone Leakana, both Kamehameha-Kapalama grads, as well as Jalen Reyes, I believe, is a Kamehameha grad. And then the men's volleyball team here at the University of Hawaii took home back-to-back national championships. But
we got to mention Cole Hoagland.
Cole Hoagland, fellow Iolani alum.
Yes.
Class of 2018, now playing professionally in Japan. Really cool to see that. His brother, who played in this classic, Hugh Hoagland, also playing in Japan, but he's playing basketball.
Yep.
You might not know their names in Japan as Hoagland.
Oh.
In Japan, they actually go by Watanabe.
Oh.
Their mom's last name.
Maiden name, yeah.
Yeah, the maiden name. So in Japan, it's Cole Watanabe and Hugh Watanabe. Knockout contest still going, and then on the other side, it's Coach Cohn's kids, as well as some other keiki
Some munchkins.
in the stands, playing over there as well. But Coach Cohn and his kids, don't worry, I keep planting the seed. I'm still trying to get you guys this coconut syrup that you guys have been tempted with, I guess I should say.
Yeah, promised.
But he said there's one more day to get it, so I'm assuming tomorrow you guys are gonna get it. But you can't travel all this way from Florida and not come here and get the coconut syrup that Dad's talking about.
Especially he's been hyping it up all this time. What a nice gesture. Also, he came and dropped off a couple of T-shirts for us before yesterday's game. Just a class guy.
I got to talk to, when I was talking to one of the assistant coaches for the Wolverines, I didn't get a chance to talk to Tony Irons, the head coach, but talking to De'Aaron Henderson, he said, we got to City of Palms a couple of times, but nothing compares to being here. Going out in Waikiki the other night, Tahirio, also known as Bubby to the team, had 3 parrots on his shoulder. When you walk around in Waikiki, sometimes you see those guys on the street who are playing music. Sometimes it's guys acting like statues. Sometimes it's guys holding parrots. And I guess when they're walking that same day, it was one of the coach's birthdays, and they celebrated at P.F. Chang's. But afterwards, I guess they're walking the strip or the street and ran into the guy with the parrots. And he put it on his shoulders, and I think he said Nicholas Butter Randall also did it. But they're just having fun, and he was talking to me about a little fun tradition that they have, that every time they go on a trip and they're staying at a hotel or staying somewhere that's not their own house, that the coaching staff, they don't know, he couldn't tell me when it started, but he said it's always been a tradition for them that they take away the phones. So at 10 o'clock at night, that's what the time they're going with here. At 10 o'clock at night, they take away all the phones. The lights go off at 11. And he says, so I said, how do they wake up? And he says, in the morning, they just come down the hall and just pound on the doors. And that's the wake-up call.
Wow. Yes, sir. We have...
Eddie Maruyama's trying to say something to Mike Among here.
Well, I asked if I could have in on the half-court shot for the free T-shirt, and he refused. And then he just tells me he didn't want it to embarrass me. And he's probably right, but still. At least give me the yeah, and then give me the option to say no.
But you probably can hold your own. I see. Oh, I don't see. I haven't come in a while, but your morning runs in the morning. Sometimes against those girls that we just saw at halftime. And
you know, age is starting to catch up with me. The arthritis is starting to leak into the knees, and all the other joints. So yeah, it's a chore. Age is catching up for sure.
That's the final buzzer as we get set to begin the second half. The Wolverines with 9 threes in that first half.
I don't know if you noticed it, or you might want to. You can rewind. There was like a photograph going across, straight across half court, where it looked like they created a Christmas tree. I don't know. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was just they're just trying to get it in that one frame, or if they're trying to make that Christmas tree
looked
kind
like a
of shape
Christmas
or
tree.
what. But all those, I think it was all the Masters Academy Eagles fans, and family that came down. We're all just joined over there. I saw a couple folks to our left run across the court and go join that picture too. Lob it up, but Rando too high for him to handle. Tabor and Pitts collide there. Tabor trying to walk it off.
Looks like first play of the second half. Looked like they tried to get a lob to Randall. Didn't quite work out. Luckily, nobody's seriously injured.
Pitts goes to the corner. Verbencore for 3. Back rim, no. Rebound taken by Binion. Crossover dribble. Goes by Pitts. Throws it up with one hand and in.
Man. That was a nasty crossover.
Crossover dribble. Swing to the corner. Laboon for 3. Hits that. Dylan Laboon up to 12. Williams Jr. can't hit that shot. Rebound ripped away by Verbencore. Eagles have it. Pitts near half court with it. Now Laboon back up top. Verbencore for 3, too strong. Rebound taken by Binion. Pushing it ahead. Threw it up to Rando, saves it before he goes out of bounds. Mouse for 3, hits that. Christian Williams, after hitting 3 threes last night, comes back today. It's 4 more. He's been putting on a show.
Definitely creeping up that leaderboard today. The team
count at 7.
The team has 10 or 11 now.
That is the 10th 3.
Yeah. Interesting, Coach Henderson. That's his the second timeout he's used, and both times it's been after his team has scored a 3. Like he sees something probably on their defensive possession that he doesn't like. He wants to make an adjustment. So he'll wait for his team to knock down the 3 and then call a quick timeout before Masters can get the ball in play. So interesting use of his timeouts.
The lead back up to 20. Running the baseline is Pitts. It's to Verbencore. Back to Pitts to break the press.
We got to go and help him.
$17 on the shot clock. Verbencore got tripped up a bit. Pitts still with his 8 on the shot clock. Deep 3, Tabor in and out. Rebound fought for and lost by Rando out of bounds.
Again, anytime Vashon is on defense, they are They are looking to, you know, who are they guarding and how close can I get to them? They're in constant contact.
We go up top. Mouse, lob it down low. Binion. First try, no. Rebound then tipped out of bounds. Last touched Eagles.
We're 2 minutes and 20 seconds in, and Masters already looks tired. Again, it's taking so much effort just to get open.
Go top. Faye lobbed it up, but it broken up by Rando and his long arms. Mouse for three. Doesn't have two in a row. Rebound taken by Pitts.
Oh.
Down low. Pitts as McCaskill hits the deck. Puts it in.
Pitts with a nice strong move. Kind of used his body to bump Pitts, bumped his defender off of him. Wide open three.
In and out. McCaskill skied up there for the rebound. Didn't get it to go.
Coach Cohn checking on LeBoon, seeing if his ankle's okay to go.
Tabor with it in the backcourt. Double team comes. Long overhead pass. Swing to the corner. Nickerson for three. Comes up short. Rebound taken by Williams Jr. Up ahead, Binion. In and out dribble. Gives it off to Rando. Stops in the paint. Throws it up with the right. Too strong. Swing it down low. Rogers with it. Three ball Verbencore, too strong. Casco quickly up ahead with it. Laid it up and in with the right. Rolled off the rim, got fouled.
We're gonna have to watch Rogers a little more closely when he's off the ball in offense. He's been able to sneak behind his defender and get some open looks in the paint.
More plays for you to look at.
Coach Cohn trying to keep his players fresh. Two at a time.
Foul goes on Tabor. Casco hit the first free throw.
Seems like a bunch of them have turned ankles in the last 2 days. Just kind of those nagging injuries rather than debilitating ones.
He hits them both. He's up to 9. Richard takes away the inbounds pass. They'll call the foul on McKinney Jr.
Yeah, Vashon uses a lot of hands in their defense. A lot of hand checks, real quick ones. They don't leave their hand on the offensive player, but they'll bump them a little bit. Oh, nice little body control by Verbencore. Got the shot to go. One free throw for the old-fashioned three-pointer.
Foul goes on Christian Mouse Williams, his third.
Again, they're working so hard and just cut it to 21. Vashon has just dominated the game. And they're scoring. And you know, you can't even close your eye. You can't even take a breath.
McKinney Jr. for three.
And there it
Friendly
goes.
bounce.
At least 11, right?
Ooh.
Got away with a travel.
Gonna finish it off the glass. McKinney up ahead. Williams Jr. takes off. Throws it down with the right. Laboon holds a dribble. Urbancore for three, front rim. Bounces out.
Nickerson gave a little two-handed shove to one of the Vashon players to try and get that rebound. The referee right in place to make that call.
Tahirio back to his brother Dorier on the right wing. Kick out to the corner. Kern. Casco's playing catch here. Down low they go to the baseline. Richard gets fouled. McKinney Jr.'s three too strong. Rebound tip to Richard. Top they go to McKinney Jr. Another chance here for the Wolverines. 20 seconds on the shot clock, minute 45 to go in quarter three. Casco thought about the three, dumps it off. Richard down low, lost it, gets it back, lays it up and in.
Verbencore did a nice job to block that shot, but kind of fell down and couldn't defend the second one.
Nickerson cross court to Rogers. 18 on the shot clock. Driving baseline cut off. Gives it to Nickerson. Lobs it up to Laboon. Lefty dribble, spins in the lane. Kick out, Verbencore three. That'll fall.
Nice control by Laboon there. Driving into the paint, reverse pivoting, finding his open teammate. Again, still down 25 points.
Richard gets fouled. Xander Bloom picks it up. First time we called his name today. Richard at the line, 6'5" senior. Scored 7 points last night in the loss to Oak Ridge. Can't get the free throw to go. Dorier McCaskill picks up the foul. Up ahead, Nickerson all by himself, lays it up. McKinney Jr. tried to get back and slap it off the backboard, but couldn't get there in time.
Nice recognition by Verbencore there, who was the inbounder. Nice little strike from the end line.
13 seconds to go in the third. McKinney Jr. with it, holding for the last shot. Kern baseline, Richard driving on Bloom, hits the side of the backboard, gets his own miss, tipped out. Kern for three, in and out, rebound taken by Verbencore. And throws it up into the rafters, and at the end of three quarters, it's Vashon 66, Eagles 43. We'll be back after this message from the Twin Fin. We're back. Shout out to the Twin Fin hosting these two teams and the other mainland teams that we have in this tournament. Just recently reopened after those renovations down there. Reopened back in November of 2022, but a huge shout out to them for being able to house all these players that we see coming in from the mainland here to participate in our Iolani Classic, 39th year of the Iolani Prep Basketball Classic.
Yeah, outstanding. Again, you know, you've heard it before. If you've been listening to these streams, it's right across the street from the beach. Famous stretch of sand, Waikiki Beach. How about a shout out to Coach Kyle Miyamoto for his sounds? He got some great sounds.
Always has something cooking. Would you take this over Eddie Mariyama's version of Sweet Caroline? Have you ever heard that?
I have not. I'm kind of thankful that I have not heard that. Is he singing it?
Yeah, a couple times he tried for the karaoke version of it and didn't get the participation that he wanted, I should say. Poked away by Richard, leading the pack. Lost the hand though. Right there's McKinney Jr. Up and in. A 5-second call. This defense. Is that number one?
That's the first one. I knew there'd be at least one. I predicted two, but we'll see.
Down low, Richard working. Hook shot in.
Again, a lot of these mainland teams, they have their style of play and they're going to play it all the way through. Doesn't matter if they're playing reserves or starters. It's just in their DNA. It's what they train. They're not going to feel sorry for anybody.
Laboon's runner in the lane doesn't go. Williams Jr. pushing the tempo. Through the contact to Tabor, up and in. Strong move there, Williams Jr.
Yeah, drew the contact, probably could have gotten a foul called. Still managed to finish with 2 points.
Faye has it right in front of us. Pass poked away by Williams Jr. Slows it down, gets the contact, doesn't get the finish though, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
4 teammates sprinting to help him up off the floor.
One of those high IQ plays that tried to get the contact and a foul, get an extra point on that sequence. Yeah. Didn't get the finish, but now has 2 shots at the line.
Yeah. You know, I've heard you guys talk about how this tournament not only helps to raise the level of the play with the players, but the coaches as well and the referees and everything. I love coming and watching and learning from these coaches, learning how they, you know, the culture that they've set within their team, the style of play. I mean, Vashon must do unbelievable conditioning because they are playing unbelievable defense and they're sprinting up court every single time they get the ball. looking for an open three.
Andre Aaron Jr. couldn't hit that. Rebound taken by Verbencore.
And
Timeout. I think there's a wet spot on the court.
Yep.
Mo Maggiolino and Chucky Nicole out there with the floor wipers. Shout out to them for all they do to help this Iolani Classic run every year. Eagles have it in the corner. Randall's on Bloom. Finds Nickerson in the lane. Runner is good. Dr. Nickerson, 9 points today.
Yeah,
Stepping up.
Some quiet ones. Vashon okay with just kind of taking some time off the clock here. Being patient against this zone.
Pass goes through the hands of Dorier McCaskill. The runner, though, from Andre Aaron Jr. is good. Didn't get to play last night, but in the first night, he scored 2 points. He scores 2 there. And Leon Powell Jr. will check in. Out goes Trey Williams Jr. Foul goes on Andre Aaron Jr.
Again, lots of hands, lots of redirecting of motion.
Laboon, deep three. Front rim, no. Rebound taken by Kern, up ahead. Dorier McCaskill, lob up to Randall. Lost the handle going up. Kick out, left wing three, Laboon. Doesn't get it, big rebound, Randall. McCaskill once again, up ahead quickly. Kick out corner, Powell thought about the three. And now McCaskill's telling him to shoot it next time.
I passed you that ball so you could shoot it.
We all knew what that motion was that he was making towards.
You know, all these teams, right, whether they're successful in the tournament or not, they're going to take a lot of lessons home to their home leagues. And, you know, although they're playing for an Iolani Classic championship and wins in the Iolani Classic, you know, the important stuff is when they get back to their leagues. And
Nickerson with another three. Bloom will take the three. Hit that.
So you know, you got to think, especially for a team like Masters, that they'll take these lessons and these 2 losses that they've had in the last 2 days, and try to learn something from them.
Runner in the lane by Powell, and he'll get into a scorer's call-up. Leon Powell Jr. Now all the Wolverines who have played have gotten into the scorer's column. Aaron Jr. is fouled. (78-51), 3 minutes to go in this game. Vashon defeating winning against the Masters Academy right now. Rando. Pass nearly stolen. But Powell gets it back. Jumper too strong. Rebound taken by Washington. Devon Washington almost had that steal there. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Hands it off to Rogers, who breaks the 10-second count. Washington's fouled by Aaron Jr.
Looks like all bench players in for the Masters. Vashon still has starters in.
Some contact on that drive.
Well, I guess Bud is the only one right now, but he's a pretty big starter, pretty big presence in there.
First free throw doesn't go for Nickerson. Gets the second one to drop. He has 13.
Coach Cohn right in front of us, trying to work some reasoning and logic with.
Lob it up. Reverse alley-oop. Nicholas Butter Randall. Throw it down. Exclamation point there. Nickerson driving pass stolen and broken up. Dorier McCaskill, swing pass up ahead. Corner, Rando showing off the range. Hits the three. That's not fair when your 6'8" center can do that.
Not fair at all. I'm kind of looking at Coach Henderson, waiting for him to sub Randall out here at the end of a decided game.
There is a sub approaching. Kinney Jr. And there he goes. There goes Rando ending his afternoon. 9 points, hit that three, and had that alley-oop.
I guess he wanted a 31-point lead there before subbing his big man out. Vashon goes into a zone defense.
Nickerson, he's up to 16 points, stepping up. Runner in the lane from Powell, doesn't get the bounce on the rim. Rogers with the rebound, Nickerson. Tried to go baseline cut to Bloom. Couldn't quite corral it, but last touch by Wolverine.
He was just about to find Washington in the corner, but couldn't quite. Oh, look, Nickerson. 3 more.
Give him 4 threes on the day. He's now making a play at this Kaimachito Award. He's up to 7 in the tournament for the Classic. Up ahead, Rogers. Euro step around Kern. Shot gets blocked, but he'll go to the line.
Again, both teams playing hard all the way to the end here.
It doesn't go.
Yeah, that's kind of a tired free throw there. Oh.
Powell, baseline jumper. Might have got blocked by Bloom. Comes up short. Washington, fancy dribbling, splits a double. Kick out corner 3, Bloom. Doesn't get the bounce. Hits the shot clock, the ref says. The Wolverines will dribble out the final 2.7 seconds. They defeat the Masters Academy Eagles 83 to 58 in the first, the 5th place semifinal games What are your thoughts on the game?
Well, it's Vashon's impressive. They play that again, stick to your defense for the whole entire game, all 32 minutes, and didn't matter who was in. That's the style that they play, and they play it well, right? And again, Masters valiant effort on some bad ankles and without Devon Stallworth. They're going to sleep well tonight, probably like they slept well after the DeMatha game. They'll come back and play for that consolation 7th place, I guess, tomorrow.
12 threes for the Wolverines. And it took a little bit, but by the end of the game, Masters Academy got up to 9 threes. Hunter Nickerson leading the way for them, 19 points. On the other side, Jordan Richard had 15. Christian Williams had 12, including 4 threes. Trey Williams Jr. had 12. 3 more players had 9 points. Everyone who got in for the Wolverines got into the scorers column, but a fun team game that we got to see them play, knocking down shots. The next game that we'll see is going to be the other 5th place semifinal. The Iolani Raiders, who were defeated last night by the St. John Bosco Braves, will take on the Pace Academy Knights from Atlanta, Georgia, led by Coach Sharman White. The fun fact was J.J. Mandequit's coach the 2023 FIBA Americas Games, where the U16 team won the gold medal. But Coach Sharman White and his Knights trying to rebound after dropping a tough one to Christ the King, 64-58. That was the second quarterfinal. The Raiders played in the third quarterfinal last night, dropped down 71-40. But both of those teams, just like the 2 teams we just saw, trying to rebound after a tough loss.
Yep.
And see what they have in the tank after playing a tough opponent. Seeing what they have on day 3, or game number 3 of the tournament as well. But
again, we talked about it earlier in the game about how this is a character game, right? It's see how, you're no longer eligible for the championship, but can you summon the character and the effort to give your best effort in this game and get better and learn. Interesting seeing Iolani in their visitor black jerseys.
I was just about to say, it's the one game that you kind of get caught off guard because the Raiders go on to the visitors side of the gym, and we're so used to seeing them in the home whites on the left of us over here, but when we're in our normal spots across the court, they're to the right of us. And now they're on the other side of the gym. Interesting enough, doesn't look like Moanalua Kong dressed for today's game. So the Raiders will have to do it without Lau Kong, their leading scorer in the preseason.
Yeah, so very interesting.
That game is up next, scheduled to tip in about 16 minutes. That'll be on a separate stream. I believe John Tamanaha will be here doing the call with you.
Yep.
And then after that, 2 semifinal matchups. 6:30, DeMatha Catholic Stags taking on the Oak Ridge Pioneers. That'll be another fun one. And you can't forget about the nightcap, Christ the King, taking on St. John Bosco Braves. And in the newly updated Max Preps poll, all 4 of those teams in the top 50. So fun, 2 fun top 50 matchups that we get to see later. There's still time for you guys to come on down. Like Dean Shimamoto always says, it's always better in person. But for now, we'll be signing off. We'll see you guys in a bit on a separate stream. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you to Michael Monk for joining me. And for myself, Carter Wetchy, thank you for listening, and aloha.
Aloha.